welcome to Crafting with Lee. Today I'm going to make this clothespin wreath. These are the supplies I'm going to use to make this wreath. I also end up using some black Waverly paint. The first thing I did was go outside with an old cardboard box and lay everything out. And then I'm just going to spray an even coat all over everything. And then once that side dries, I turned it over and sprayed it all again. And I tried to make sure I got into all the cracks, all the sides. And then once that completely dried, I came back inside. And I am going to do a few different designs for this wreath because I wanted some red with black polka dots and some black. I tried to color the black ones with a Sharpie, and it was okay. I didn't like the way the sides and underneath looked, so I decided to use the chalk paint that I had on hand. And then to make my polka dots, I decided to just use a Sharpie. I did have 3 Sharpies, and sometimes like the tips would get kind of worn out, and like they just needed to sit for a minute, so I would switch to another one. Alright, this is how I decided to lay out my clothespins. There are a few different ways you can do it. You can do them all even together. You can do it where one of them's on the middle bar and then one of them goes all the way over the middle bar. I like this better, and that's why I spray painted the frame too, because you can see the frame in this. I just think it makes it look prettier and it's bigger and it gives it more dimension. I'm hot gluing as I go, and I'm just putting a little dab of it on the end of the part that opens and closes, the actual clip part. And this is the pattern I decided to go with. I think I used 78 to 80 clothespins. I ended up making several different ones, and I'll show you pictures at the end. Once I added all of the clothespins, there were lots of string left from the glue sticks, so I'm just using my heat tool to melt those. And actually what I'm doing right now is just going back through and adding a dab to the bottom of each clothespin. On the future ones I made, I ended up only doing this. Instead of adding it as I was putting them on, I would just put them all on, and then I went through and put a dab on the center, and then the outside ones I would just put a dab where it meets. I think it's the 3rd bar is where I would put a dab, and then where it lays down, it stuck to it pretty well. And I'm just using my wire cutters to just open the chain. I didn't like the welcome sign. It was orange and I just didn't think it went well. I was originally going to use it, but in the end I'm glad I didn't. And it's super simple to add this to the wreath. You just put it directly onto the wire wreath form, and then I turn it over, and I just use the wire cutters or pliers to just squeeze it back together. This is a very easy wreath to make. It did take a little bit of time as far as letting stuff dry, but I just think they're so cute. And you can do so many different ways. You can do different colors, different centers. You can do no centers. You can have flowers, bows. They're so cute. Alright, I did go back through at the end and make sure nothing was loose, because I do plan on selling these on Etsy, so I'll have to ship them. But that's it. That's how I made my ladybug wreath. That is a super quick video. If y'all have any questions, please leave them in the comments below, or you can contact me at craftingwithlee@yahoo.com. And I'm going to show you a few other ones that I made. Here's the bumblebee. I did a butterfly. I did this really pretty flower. And a froggy. Alright, thank y'all so much for watching. And if you like my video, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.